Hello, you guys. How have you? I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, y'all. How have y'all been doing so far this week? I feel like I haven't been on here in a minute, so I decided to get on here and see what everybody was up to. Homecoming was a lot to take in last week, and I really think that this homecoming was a big success. Well, mine's the homecoming step show. I mean, it was good and everything, but um, things could have been done a little bit differently, I believe, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not gonna bash that. It was the first time for it coming here and everything, so I think the homecoming, festivities were okay. But I wanted to get on here and just talk. Nothing in particular. Trying to get my life in order, but um, another thing that I saw. Hey, Ree. Something important to me that I feel like I need to say, and it may not be my place to say it, but it's just in general. Like I don't understand why, or I don't like the fact that you have people in organizations, okay, and you took this obligation to, stand for what is right, stand behind the person that you're with, because you may not agree with them all the time, but at the end of the day, you all you have when it comes to that kind of stuff. So what I don't like is when people get on social media and just start bashing their own brother or sister. Like where we do that in 2016. Y'all know oh. Y'all know that when you join an organization, you are not going to get along with everybody. That's a given. That's just like if you have your own brothers and sisters, your real siblings, you're not going to get along with them 24/7. But you should never try to go against your own family. Yeah, it may be in your head. However, you keep that to yourself. You keep that between you and that person in that organization. You don't need to go out and tell everybody what's going on, especially what you got going on in your own house, because then that's how mess gets started. And I think it was important because, I mean, I felt a certain type of way about certain things, but you will never see me on social media. Well, I take that back. I have done that in the past. It wasn't right. Okay, let me put it this way. I have done things and I've learned from them. You don't do that. Um, just be mindful of everything that you do because that can steer away people who want to join your organization. I don't care if it's a service organization. I don't care if it's a Divine Now organization, or even if it's a corporation or a business, because these types of things prepare you for, your everyday life. You can go into the job force tomorrow, and there may be this one in particular person that does not like you, or you don't like them, or anything like that. But you have to learn how to coexist. You don't have to be buddy buddy best friend, but at least coexist for the sake of getting the job done. And I think that it's important for me to talk about it because a lot of people are afraid to talk about it because of what people may say. But I honestly don't care what people have to say about it. It needs to be addressed. So just be mindful of that. And I really dislike that. Um, I've been a person. I'm not gonna say I'm perfect. I have done that in the past, a couple of years ago. But something really stuck to me when I talked to my mentor, and we had a long conversation about things. And I'm gonna bring it to you straight, like he brought it to me straight. Like I got fussed at for a lot of stuff. So I think it was important for me to say that. You always want to be mindful of what you do and what you say because you never know who could be watching. You never know how important it is for you to mess up an opportunity in the future. Because I've seen several people who have lost opportunities because of what they said about someone on social media. And with this being a rural area in a small town, it gets back around quickly to people. So you might want to be mindful of the things that you say and do. That's all I want to say about that. But it really bothers me that I see people talking about their own sister or brother on social media when it shouldn't be the case. Um, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But after that, what else has been going on? Y'all, I'm so sad about my Masonic brother Tommy Ford from Martin. I think they said he had an aneurysm or whatever. I don't know what the aneurysm does. I didn't do research on it, but I'm definitely keeping him in my prayers because life is too short. Like seeing that and seeing how this man was healthy 1 minute and now he's not doing well, that says a lot. And I had to learn in church and listening to my mentors and my counselors and stuff like that. Like, life is too short to hold on to grudges. Now, I'm the last person that should be saying that. I know it because I can hold a grudge from here up until the time that it's time for me to go talk to God, but I'm working on it. So I want you to work on it with me. Let's work on this together. Um, Life is too short to be worried about the small things. Just live your life, be happy. If you're gonna make mistakes, we're all gonna make mistakes. I know I make mistakes on a daily basis. I'm not perfect either, but it's all in God's willing for you to perfect. Well, not necessarily perfect, but better yourself. So life is too short. I'm definitely praying for his family, and I think he was married, has a wife, and children who are grown. So I definitely want to send that prayer out. And if you have any prayer requests, please let me know because I'm praying for everyone, including my enemies or the people that I don't associate myself with. I'm praying for everyone because you never know what could be going on. I don't wish any ill will towards anyone. Um, I have finally found a way to find peace within myself. And I think that's important for everyone. You want to find peace with yourself and learn how to forgive, not for that person, but you want to learn how to forgive for you. Because if not, you're going to have that burden on you. Like, I don't want to get old, as the old people say. I don't want to get wrinkles of old age trying to be stressed out, angry about something that happened 2 or 3 years ago. It is what it is. It happened. It happened. Need to let it go, move forward. What else has been going on? The presidential debate. My goodness. How did y'all feel about that presidential debate? I turned it on for like a good 5 minutes and I was already like over it because they're arguing points that have nothing to do with how you're going to change the country. So I really wish Bernie Sanders would have continued running. I believe that he would have had hope and he would have had the supporters that he needed. But I understand where he was coming from and what he had to do. But I really wish Hillary would take him in as her vice president because them working together would be a lot better than her working by herself. And don't get me wrong, that's the lesser of the two evils to me, Hillary Clinton. But Donald Trump, to me, he's just funny for like entertainment purposes. And what was told to me was, what was told to me was the fact that he's ran for president twice before. I don't think people realize that. It was an episode dedicated to him on The Simpsons where they showed him running for president and then he dropped out at the last minute. I think that was like, what term was it? I think it was when Obama ran. He said he was going to run then. And it was a couple years ago. I don't know. But this presidential election and debate and the stuff that I've seen on Twitter, my goodness. I don't know. But the presidential debate is gonna be crazy. And again, the slogan that everyone is saying, "Don't boo, vote." Please do, because you make that difference. If you haven't registered to vote, I will personally post a link for you to go and register yourselves to vote because this term I really don't know, and I hope that we don't go into a whole lot of wars because of what this man may say if he wins. So in order to see change, you have to be the change. And a lot of people don't understand African Americans are pretty much the majority, and they are scared. They don't realize that because they're scared of how things may go down. If you don't vote, then you're giving him an opportunity to win. So instead of going on and saying how terrible of a person he is, use your voice in your ballot. Vote. Vote. Voting is in November. I think I have to do an absentee ballot, but I'm voting. Okay? I mean, I don't have anything. I don't hate the man because I don't know the man. We can all, he's done some stupid things like we all have, but I don't hate the man, but he's just not a good fit because I think he's going to end up taking us to war, unnecessary wars. So that's pretty much how that is. And I haven't seen some people in a minute. Marlon, what's up? That's my brother right there. Like, we haven't talked in a minute, but we got to catch up one day. See how he's doing. Calandria. Hey, Joyce. Ooh. Goodness, there's only one person watching, but I can talk all day long, y'all. I think I'm going to stay on a little bit longer because I have yet to be on here in a while. But I'm happy that we won the homecoming game. I forgot what the score was. I know we slaughtered that team. But I, what else? What else I can talk about, y'all? Oh, I do want to let you guys know that I am planning an event in the spring. Um, it's kind of like a Black Lives Matter week, and I want to get everybody in Sumter County involved. If I can get other people from like the Birmingham or Tuscaloosa areas to get involved, that would be awesome. I really want people to voice their opinions because a lot of people have a lot to say in the media, but I want them to express themselves here because I think that with all this stuff going on in the world and we don't have a lot of people are afraid to voice their opinions or they're afraid to speak up for what is right. I think it's important for me to try to find an outlet for people to feel comfortable and let it out. Excuse me. Who won the step show last week? The Delta Sigma Theta from USM won first place. The Kappa Alpha chapter Alpha Phi Alpha won second place, and the Mu Eta chapter Alpha Kappa Alpha won third place. So they all three got cash prizes. But back to what was I saying? Oh, I really feel like it's important to hear both sides. I mean, I know people feel strongly about the Black Lives Matter movement, and I do too. But I really want to hear both sides, and I want people to voice their opinions. So I want everyone to look out for the flyer if you can. Let everybody know about it. I'm supposed to go talk to the police department about setting everything up. I got a whole lot of bunch of great things lined up, and I want to team up with all the alumni NPHC, and we're going to get everything going and everything situated. So I really want to use. I'm not using Alpha as a platform because we're kind of not allowed to do that. But I kind of want to get the movement out and let people know what we are about, and it's not just about the strolling or the parties and stuff like that. We actually have a platform, and we want to live amongst that platform. So I really hope that a lot of people will participate in this, and this will be the first time this has happened in Sumter County. So I really appreciate. I really appreciate if people would attend this event. Um, I'm also wanting to plan a Black Alumni Weekend because I got the inspiration from watching Tia, which she's watching this now. Tia's school, they have a Black Alumni Weekend for the African Americans who attend a predominantly white institution, and I felt like that was dope. That was important because at Homecoming Friday, we all hung out. Like I was hanging out with a lot of Zetas and Sigmas and Kappas and stuff like that. And we were having a good old time, and what really inspired me to want to pursue it and thinking about what Tia and them were doing at Jacksonville State. When the event will be in the spring, Tia. So I will let you know more information about it, and you can promote it, and you can get people to come down, even from your school, because I want it to be a really big event. Um, but yeah, what I was saying was I was sitting out there watching, and I'm the type of person that observes everything and what's going on, and it amazed me how everybody was so unified and we all got along. It wasn't any drama. Everybody was just sitting and talking about their stories and stuff like that. And that's where I want it to be now. Um, and everybody had on their shirts and stuff. We were all cooking, just sitting and talking. And I feel like it's important to bring us back together in some kind of form or capacity because we all we have at the end of the day. And I think the Greek life now is completely different from how it was back in the day. And I want, got you, boo. We'll make it happen. I really think that it's important for me to try to find a way to bring it back together. Is it going to be stressful? Yes, it has been stressful ever since I became a member of a Divine Now organization, but I'm determined to bring the unity back. Even though some get on my nerves. I'm letting y'all know that now. Yes, some have those big egos that, oh, I'm better than everybody else, when in reality, we all are in the same platform. We all need to start working together and trying to, reach a common goal. But my goal is to eventually reach out and get that going because I feel like it's important to uplift us as African Americans. A lot of people don't understand the rich heritage behind our skin tone and what we had to face. And it's sad for me to see our fellow brothers and sisters fighting over petty things. Like, I don't like the petty arguments. Why can't we all just come together, get along, and make it work for society? Yes, I understand this. We're gonna throw jabs, we're gonna joke, that's a part of the Greek culture and everything like that. That's fine, but when people take it too far, that's when things get out of hand. And I really want to push it back together because listening to my old heads and some of the Zetas and Sigmas old heads here and Kappas and stuff like that, it was all one big happy unit. Like, yeah, they did things and they made little jabs and stuff like that, but they were together. They loved it. They embraced it. They embraced each other. We could sit and joke and it won't be any issue. And I hate to see that. And I'm saying I don't want to use MPHC as an example, but let's be real. That's where it stems from. That's what everybody looks up to. And another thing is outside of the whole MPHC thing is, this pride thing with us as being African Americans. Like, a lot of people are pointing out the black on black crimes and people not supporting the black businesses and stuff like that. And yeah, I see that. It saddens me. I don't like seeing us fight. Why is it that when other oh, why is it that when other people pledge they forget their old friends? And that happens too. I don't like that either. Like, I'm the same person I was before I even joined the organization. I'll get to that in a second, but I want to finish this point. I just wish that we can all learn how to work together as not even as organizations, but as a black culture in general. Because what people fail to realize is they want us to turn against each other, and they want us to fight each other for the sake of "I told you so." And and yeah, you have personalities that may not mesh with yours, but we can find a way to disagree without necessarily resorting to guns, killing, robbing, all that good stuff. Because I really think that what's up, Fred? But I really think that it all will pan out if we all start working together. I think that's the oh, okay. That's the main issue. And it's sad. I mean, I see it all the time on Facebook. Oh, I don't like that B because, she talking about my mama, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I get that. What happened to us having a conversation instead of always using our fists to resolve issues? I can be an adult and pull you to the side. Look, I have an issue with this. What can we do to fix it? Some people, yeah, defense, that's different. But just for the sake of doing it, I don't like that. And these are issues that I want to address. Because, see, I sit back and I observe, and I hear both sides, and then I go and I give them my opinion. So, certain people you can't reach out to, but if this video can, excuse me, if this video can really reach someone, and people understand what I'm feeling, where I'm coming from, I really think that it would work itself out. But back to the other question. The other question was, why is that when other people place their friends, right, or putting your beat on Facebook? I agree with that. But what is this? Yeah, let's be grown. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody's messaged me. Um, Damn, that's what I thought just quick. But yeah, that's the main thing. With the people changing because after their pledge, I think it's how you were brought into the organization. Oh, I really think it's how you were brought into the organization. Like, I was always taught to be who I am. Like, if anyone tried to tell me that I've changed because of it, that's a lie. Because I've always been the same person. I've always been, opinionated. I always voiced my opinion, whether people like it or not. Can it get me in trouble sometimes? Yes, it can. But I stand for what is right. I'm all for what's right and what's, for the people. So, I don't know. I guess it depends on how you were brought into the organization or the mindset that you have before you get into it. I never get the people that help me. I love everybody. Even my enemies at times. I love them. But I'm not going to sit here and change who I am just to fit into a box. I think that's why I stand by myself a lot of the time. Because I'm not the type to fit into this stereotype, like this box. And that's just even with the whole Black Lives Movement and how people stereotype African Americans. They feel like males won't be the only means of them being successful is being a basketball player or a rapper or selling drugs or hustling. No, I'm an educated African American male. I graduated with high honors and everything like that. So I think everything else will fall together. But you guys, I have to go. We'll finish this conversation later.